Today we are counting down 7 motorcycles that dealers are trying to dump them fast as possible. Stick around because number 1 is so hard to sell you won't believe it. Number 7, Harley-Davidson Sportster, 883. Harley-Davidson's Sportster lineup has been around for decades, and for a long time, it was one of the most popular cruiser options out there. The 883 is known for his classic air-cooled V-twin engines, raw feel, and customization potential. So why are dealerships dumping them? Well, Harley completely revamped the Sportster lineup with the new Revolution Max engine, which is liquid-cooled, more powerful, and meets modern emission standards. As a result, the old air-cooled models suddenly seem outdated. On top of that, younger riders aren't as interested in heavy traditional cruisers anymore. Dealerships are now offering big discounts on the older models to clear them out. If you love the classic Harley look and don't care about having the latest tech, you can score a huge deal. Number 6, Suzuki GSX250R. The Suzuki GSX250R was supposed to be an affordable entry-level sport bike that competed with the Kawasaki Ninja 400 and Yamaha R3. On paper, it seemed like a solid choice, a sporty look, fuel efficiency, and Suzuki reliability. But here's the problem, it's way too slow. The GSX250R has a 249 cubic centimeter parallel twin engine that makes just 24 horsepower, which is significantly weaker than the Kawasaki Ninja 400, 48 horsepower, or even the Yamaha R3, 42 horsepower. It's also heavier than its competition, making it feel sluggish both in the city and on highways. New riders who test it out often realize that they'd rather pay a little more for a bike that offers better performance and a more exciting ride. Because of this, dealers can't sell them, and they're offering steep discounts just to get them off the floor. If you just need a basic commuter bike and don't care about speed, this could be a cheap option. But if you want a real sport bike experience, you're better off looking elsewhere. Number 5, Honda CB500X. The Honda CB500X has been a great mid-range adventure bike for years, offering solid performance for beginners and experienced riders alike. It's reliable, fuel-efficient, and comfortable for long rides. So why are dealerships struggling to sell them? The answer is simple. Honda made major improvements in 2022. The newer model got a better front suspension, inverted forks, dual front disc brakes, and an overall improved ride quality. As a result, riders don't want to buy the older, less refined models that dealerships still have in stock. If you don't care about having the latest features, you can get a great deal on a pre-2022 CB500X. Before we continue, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications. Number 4, Kawasaki Vulcan S. The Kawasaki Vulcan S is a 650cc cruiser that's meant to be a beginner-friendly alternative to Harley-Davidson and Indian motorcycles. It's powered by the same parallel twin engine from the Ninja 650, which means it's smooth, reliable, and lightweight compared to most cruisers. But here's the problem. It doesn't sound or feel like a traditional cruiser. Most cruiser riders want a V-twin engine with that deep rumble and low-end torque. The Vulcan S, with its parallel twin engine, feels more like a sport bike disguised as a cruiser. Because of this, it's stuck in an awkward spot. It's too sporty for cruiser fans, but too cruiser-like for sport bike riders. Dealerships are having a hard time selling these, so prices are dropping fast. Number 3, BMW R18. BMW entered the cruiser market with the R18, featuring a massive 1,800cc boxer engine and a retro-inspired design. On paper, it seemed like a strong competitor to Harley-Davidson and Indian motorcycles, but it just didn't catch on. First, it's too expensive. Harley riders would rather stick with Harley, and new cruiser buyers don't want to spend that much. Second, the boxer engine is an odd choice for a cruiser, and while it's powerful, it doesn't have the same V-twin character that cruiser fans love. Dealerships have tons of unsold R18s, and prices are getting heavily discounted. If you want a unique cruiser with BMW engineering, you can get an amazing deal, but just know that it's not a bike for everyone. Number 2, Suzuki Katana. The Suzuki Katana was supposed to be a modern tribute to the legendary 1980s Katana, blending retro styling with a sporty engine. It's powered by the same engine as the GSX250R, so performance isn't an issue. But here's the problem. No one really knows who it's for. It's not quite a sport bike, not quite a naked bike, and it's priced too close to the more powerful and better equipped GSX-1000. Because of this, riders aren't buying it, and dealerships are stuck with inventory they can't move. And finally, number 1, Zero SRF and other electric motorcycles. Electric motorcycles were supposed to be the future, right? Well, dealerships are struggling to sell them, and Zero Motorcycles is feeling it the most. The Zero SRF is an impressive bike. It's fast, smooth, and has instant torque. But there are a few major problems. The price is too high. Even with tax incentives, electric motorcycles are still way more expensive than gas-powered bikes. Charging infrastructure is still weak. Unlike gas stations, charging points aren't everywhere, making long-distance riding a hassle. Range anxiety. Riders don't want to risk running out of battery with no charger in sight. As a result, dealerships are dropping prices on electric bikes, and you can find big discounts on Zero models. Dealerships are desperate to move these bikes. If you're looking for a great deal, check your local dealers. But don't buy a bike just because it's cheap. Make sure it fits your riding style and needs. Which of these bikes would you buy at a discount? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more motorcycle content. Ride safe, and I'll see you in the next one.